So guys, Beast Force here and welcome back to my Phineas and Ferb breakdown.
Phineas and Ferb become Danville's newest superhero, the Beak.
Ready, Ferb? Let's wing it.
One supervillain tries to ruin everything.
If you are here to give Danville the best day ever, then I'm here to give Danville the worst day ever.
Ben Stiller guest voices on an all-new Phineas and Ferb Secret Agent Showdown episode. Friday at 9, 8 central on Disney Channel.
And that was the promo for the Phineas and Ferb Beak episode. Overall, it's my favourite episode of season 2 of Phineas and Ferb so far because it has superhero gimmicks, the comedy, reference, and so on and so on. The Beak has everything that produced like a superhero fighting the supervillain, as it is very cliche, but overall we've seen that many times in other shows, and it makes it very entertaining. And also the Beak did have merchandise as the book called The Beak Strikes Back, but it never had any toys. We did have a custom toy, but we never had an actual toy, as Phineas and Ferb does have merchandise for other toys and shirts for Perry the Platypus and other things, but not for the Beak, surprisingly. If this is your first breakdown and you're curious to know how my rating system works, there's a detailed description down below, along with my other playlists and its videos of the breakdown I did previously. John Colton Barrett and Pio Pioso wrote an episode of a superhero called The Beak, which is the 50th episode of season 2 and the 97th episode overall. Premiered March the 8th, 2010 on Disney XD. Kaka Poo Poo arrives in Danville to challenge Phineas and Ferb after the boys are mistaken as a superhero known as the Beak. Meanwhile, Dr. Doofenshmirtz tells the people of the tri-state area that he is in charge and hopes that they go along with it out of fear of being blamed for a supervillain catastrophe. Rogers makes his brother the mayor. Once again, it referenced Doom as Balchik said it in the Phineas and Ferb Busters. As you can see, there's a lot of different designs, a lot of roundabouts, a lot of things to Phineas and Ferb to ride on. They built something big once again.
Oops. You know, it occurs to me we could get hurt.
Very nice to see Phineas and Ferb take about their responsibility of being safety despite building an invention. Very, very odd, even though Candace doesn't mention it, or I don't remember.
Okay, Linda, you may feel a little pressure.
Phineas and Ferb have built a giant skateboard obstacle course of doom on top of the house.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Was that even English?
Even I can understand it. She said she's in the middle of something. I can't really blame her, but it is poor timing. She has to go to the dentist.
I'm the good guy here.
Okay, let's get back to your root canal.
Hi, Phineas.
Hey, Isabella. What's up with the getup?
Can I report on what you guys are doing? The Fireside Girl Gazette. What you doing?
Ultimate Extreme Skate Track Obstacle Course.
Knew I could count on you for the coolest story ever. Have you attempted a run yet?
We can, you know, survive and stuff.
And they better be, because they know they're going to get crushed. But I know they're going to come up with something.
Instead of modifying the track, maybe we should modify ourselves. Hey, where's Perry?
We've begun emergency evacuation plan Z Omega. We just
Look at Doofus shaking the pig's hand, the guy from the roller coaster from the first episode walking with Melly, and the news reporter.
mean Doofus!
That's a reference to Citizen Kane.
You must find out how this happened and stop it.
Major Monaghan becoming a mother in disguise. Also, is Major Monaghan is trans? As Ferb's typing from the control, you get to see the Beak's design, the body and the beak and the arms and the legs and that. There's a lot of detail to put into it.
Combine dirt bike, TV race, inline skating, street luge, motorized scooters, and Bulgarian folk dancing.
And yes, this is in real life. Bulgaria folk dances is actually real. Kudos to Swampy Marsh and Dan Proveron to search.
Shoulder pads, goggles, gloves, Bulgarian folk athletic supporters, and rocket boosters, razor wire, grappling hooks, and laser blasters.
They're designing the beat as they're going to build multiple things like goggles, laser blasters, gloves, a lot of things to design in it. And it looks very, very cool. I really like the designs of this. Whoever did this, they're doing a fantastic job right now with other things. As we get to see the concept of the Beak's armor, as we get to see a lot of details put in, they're doing a very good job of analyzing it.
Increases strength, jumping ability, and other physical attributes 100 times, including the senses and less vulgar. Okay, wow, I thought we were on the same page.
Ferb is inside the Beak suit. As you get to see, there's a lot of different texture, the screen with the eyes, a lot of things in there. It looks very, very well done. It looks like Phineas Finn looks super swole. He looks like he's gaining weight, but he's a kid. But I really love the design. The knee pads, the boots, the arms, the shoulder pads. A lot of it is very well done before Phineas puts on the mask. Very well done. And we get to see more of action.
Okay, video link active.
How you doing, Ferb? Oh, cool. Look what it does to my voice.
You can still hear Vincent Martella's voice while the voice is modulated. And the Beak is also CGI, with the same thing with Kaka Poo Poo when we get to see later on. When Phineas and Ferb testing the Beak suit, the song is called Yippee Ki-Yay. It's also a very underrated song. I wonder if it gets used again like in many songs in instrumental. Man, Ferb is vibing inside there. Yeah, the Beak is CG as you get to see closer with the carriage and that.
Hey, what's that? Turn down the music.
I never knew Phineas and Ferb had the music in the Beak suit. And we get to see a close-up of Phineas and Ferb's latest invention. Very nice.
Hold on tight.
As Ferb activates the rocket boosters, you can see the rockets are in the Beak's butt as he gets to fly in, which is very hilarious.
Ferb, check us out. We're flying.
Phineas? Ferb?
And you just missed him. It really is a pain to draw the same angles and different angles of Phineas and Ferb's adventure. Whoever the animator is, I am so sorry, but you are doing a fantastic work.
Oh, fractions?
I got you.
What is that? Hitting the ground! Ah! You saved my neck!
And that is the only scene of Buford and Baljeet will appear, as they only focus on Phineas and Ferb and Isabella, as well as Candace and Linda, and the other characters as well.
I can't believe Phineas and Ferb missed it. Candace, I'm shopping. Candace, I'm having root canal surgery. Candace, I'm deliberating with a sequestered jury. How'd you even get in here?
It's kind of relatable in other episodes where Candace tries to bust Phineas and Ferb. Linda's having other problems right now, which could lead to something else being disappeared.
Wait a second. Isn't that impossible? Phineas and Ferb!
Deploying grappling hooks.
Yet the Beak has a grappling hook, just like Batman in every show and the Arkham series.
Ex-leaders of the tri-state area.
Roger Doofusma, a crossing guy, and who the fuck is this guy in the middle?
I thought you called me here to recaulk your tub.
Guide at 4th Street and Maple.
Maple? That's where Phineas and Ferb and the Finn Fletcher family lives, right?
Area, but the best I could do is a crossing guard in my building super. Silence! Wrong! You're wrong! Roger Doofenshmirtz, the mayor of Danville. What do you know? You're a guy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Silence! Hey, wait, come back. I'm not... Oh, great. Perry the Platypus, talk to me about... Oh, whoa!
Man, Doofusma is scared for his life. He has no plan for Perry the Platypus now. No innators, no stuff, no scheme. Just pure fear in this episode until then.
The suit makes the cleanup fast, fun, and efficient. I hope she found something else to write a story about.
And we get a blonde girl in the Fireside Girl. We don't know her name, which is a shame. We also get other Fireside Girls in the future, but we'll get to that soon.
By Isabella Garcia Shapiro.
Shame we didn't get a lot of right as it scribbles, as we get to see some of the names like the newspaper article, the Fireside Girl Gazette, and written by Isabella Garcia Shapiro.
The Beak. Hey, I like that.
The best day ever. Best day ever, huh?
Kaka Poo Poo is voiced by none other than Ben Stiller, and he's in a lot of things in movie and media. Madagascar, Night of the Museum, Zoolander, and he's also the director of Severance, one of the most popular shows right now in this year.
Are you in there complaining again about never having a good day in your life?
while Cockapoo's wife is voiced by none other than Christine Taylor, Ben Stiller's wife in real life. They were separated in 2017, but they did get back together during the pandemic lockdown.
I told her.
Just like Parody Platypus says earlier, Cockapoo throws a chair at him.
Phineas, where'd you go? You really let me down.
I really like in the screen we get to see Phineas phoning Isabella as Isabella's in a different location.
It's a good thing something else came along for me to report on.
Yeah, how would you like an exclusive?
Great! Meet me downtown in 5 minutes.
Come on, we have to go tell Isabella we're the Beak.
But will that blow your secret identity and give it away for other villains to attack you?
I knew it was. Well, they're about to get super busted.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I like how Perry looking back is thinking when Doof said whoa, whoa, whoa. And he's not amused about the situation.
Take that! Behold, the caca crawler! I built it in my basement out of discarded washers and dryers. Thank you very much.
He built it in with washers and dryers? This guy's a genius, but look at that. It's made out of CG as we get to see it. And Cockapoo is going to fight the Beak.
I'm all alone here. Call me as soon as you get this.
As Cockapoo uses the caca-crawler, you can see it's CGI, which blends it to the show, which is traditional, and it's near the City Hall.
I'll bet they'll try and pin this on me.
It's not like you were the one who used the unsigned proposal for defending Danville from giant robot attacks as a coaster.
Pamela Alden comes back to do another role in Phineas and Ferb, and her name is Melanie, and she appeared a couple of times in Phineas and Ferb.
The guy in charge. That's it.
Looks like Doofenshmirtz is gonna get the leader for Rogers to get himself off the heat.
Oh, hello, Roger. What? Me? In charge? It worked? You're kidding. You're not kidding?
Looks like Heinz Doofenshmirtz is going to become leader of Mayor for a temporary, as Roger Doofenshmirtz is trying to get himself off the heat because of the Beak fighting Cockapoo, which is going to cause chaos.
Oh, where is Phineas? Please, Phineas, where are you?
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
The Beak!
Oh, you're back for more.
I forgot his exoskeleton suit is similar to Iron Man.
Restart. Thank you very much.
Man, Cockapoo always says thank you very much after every end sentence.
I'm here to give Danville the worst AF. You can call me Cockapoo.
Man, why is this so funny to me?
What? Oh, come on. It's a family name.
Named after Gustav Cockapoo, his ancestor.
The strong fist or that strong fist?
Man, is that what it means then? Okay.
Hey, my first superhero pun.
And that's Phineas's first pun while being a superhero. Very, very good.
Actually, I thought it was pretty clever.
Yeah, because see it wrapped around the leg.
Charles looked like Jeff McGarlin from Nerds of a Feather.
If you didn't like that one, maybe this'll be a hit.
I'm not an idiot, Charles.
Of course, Dan Poverman voicing his lookalike.
You haven't seen the last of Cockapoo. Thank you very much.
Isabella Garcia Shapiro, the Fireside Girl Gazette. Would it be okay if I asked you a few questions?
Isabella reporting to the Beak, which is Phineas in disguise, and she's becoming like Lois Lane from the DC.
We can't tell Isabella where the Beak now. That would put her in danger.
I just said the same thing earlier. You have to protect your secret identity to protect the people you love and in this city, just like Batman.
Even after only 11 minutes.
And that's the episode time right now. It's only 11 minutes as we're going to get more in later on. While the Beak is flying away, this Danville City looks out of focus as it pops back into focus while they fly away. Man, I really love the background scene of Danville as you get to see a lot of buildings there, a lot of color textures. Very well done.
Find out in the next exciting episode of The Beak.
And that is Jeff Swampy Marsh doing the announcer guy who did Major Monogram.
We now return to suburban Danville, where things continue to happen.
He's just so heroic and hunky. Phineas and Ferb are doing something totally bustable that's also mobile. Write to Mom to bust themselves.
To bust themselves? I haven't heard that since Suddenly Susie.
Get my brothers to bust themselves.
Well, if they want to play superhero, then we're gonna play supervillain. The Dame Giraffe.
as you get to see a giraffe poster next to Candace.
And where do I fit in?
You'll be my henchman.
Okay, got it.
Looks like Stacy's joining with Candace again to bust Phineas and Ferb since the Phineas and Ferb busters.
That's obviously some big, stupid dress-up game they're playing with their little loser friends. Is to come at him through what's important to him.
Man, Ashley Tisdale was really killing it in this episode once again.
So
Hello, Heinz.
And she knows his first name because Roger Doofus told him about his brother.
Bro, thanks for filling in for me. You're going to make a great fall guy. I mean mayor. Made you carry your own trap.
Man, this is not a surprise, and I thought Perry the Platypus was going to do nothing.
No, it's not. Here's your schedule and all your missed phone calls.
Looks like Doofus is going to do his brother's work for him.
He's in the grip of fear and panic caused by an evil supervillain intent on destroying our way of life.
But that's my job.
I like the way his hands goes into his fist when he said, "That's my job." Let's play it again.
That's my job.
We built our secret lair up in the tree.
They built their own cave just like the Bat Cave from Batman, the DC comics.
I mean, hi, Isabella. We're not doing nothing. You know us, busy, busy, busy.
Yet Phineas Flynn doesn't want to blow his secret identity to Isabella to endanger.
Other people were busy saving Danville.
Check it out, Ferb. A real superhero.
Man, Phineas pretending to be okay as it's not one of his traits. He's trying to keep his Beak secret identity safe.
You guys aren't going to take this seriously? I'll find the Beak on my own. I gotta go. Bye, Phineas.
As we get to see the Beak's layer as the Beak is on the top like a nest, as there are computers, as the egg is about to come out, as we get to see Phineas and Ferb coming out the egg, just like how the Beaks as the egg's about to crack, just like when Perry the Platypus laid the egg, but it wasn't, as we seen it again. Of course, the song is called The Beak, as the Beak has his own theme song, which is a reference to the original Spider-Man theme, and also this theme we used in Milo Murphy's Law. And the Beak song is very insulting to other superheroes, which is hilarious. The early bird gets the worm. Good writing, Isabella. Man, I really love Isabella's face while she smiles looking at the Beak. The Beak, who is he? Well, the audience know, but Isabella doesn't know.
And the award goes to...
Is that an Oscar award reference?
Oh, wait. On the corner of 4th Street and Maple Drive!
Once again, Maple Drive has been referenced for the second time.
So then what does a Dangerbil do?
I told you. You're my henchman.
Oh, no, you did not just tell me to hench.
Candace, what on earth are you doing?
Help! Help! I'm taking her purse!
Candace, just take the bag off of her just like a robbery.
Aha! I stole $20 from this woman! Help! The Beak! What? Where's the Beak? Mom's been wrong!
Oh, yes, right. Apparently, Giraffe Girl has robbed me.
Oh, come on, admit it. You two are superheroes.
Has been working out. Thanks for noticing.
See, that proves your evidence. How does Candace know that Phineas and Ferb are the Beak, but Isabella doesn't?
I lost your bike.
And now Perry the Platypus is stuck in the wall as we get to see his old Heidi.
Need to take my responsibilities as mayor very seriously if I plan to abuse the position later. Melanie, have you gotten me the phone number of the Beak?
Man, Melody is so far away and she's very smart.
Of the
Steal
Beak.
your stapler.
Man, Doofus is so dumb, man, and it's so funny. Just press the button for crying out loud so that Melody can't say it's a stapler.
Excuse me, my child can't see the movie over your monstrous giraffe head.
This is the second time Candace mimics her mom as she fails to bust her brothers again.
Hello there!
Hey, you're Cockapoo.
Now that his Coca-Cola is now the Hoover, you get to see it's a CGI. We like the buttons are interior and the purple things in there. It looks very well designed.
Taken, thank you very much. I had no idea we had another player in this game.
It's all some stupid game.
I knew it since the beginning, but yeah, it is a stupid game, but it's just for superheroes and for cliches and fun.
What do you say we join forces to defeat the Beak?
Oh, hello, Ferb. Phineas. It's just kind of weird for me not to know where you are or what you're doing.
Miss Garcia Shapiro?
I like how Kakapupa calls Isabella Miss Garcia Shapiro, like a very respectable name or something.
Everybody's day ruined once and for all, and the Beak powerless to save it. Nothing ruins a day faster than unexpected rain showers.
You monster! Now I'm wet!
If I was wet, I'll be so angry, but it's not that bad. It's better than being blasted by a laser or something, or a rocket.
Melanie?
That's your tape dispenser.
Paperweight.
Man, Doofus doesn't understand of being the mayor what it means.
I'm so glad you're here with me, Phineas.
This is the fourth time that Phineas has an affection for Isabella. First game in the system, the second the Chronicles of Meat, and that third is that sinking feeling as it's nearer to a ship called Finbella. And we don't get more until later on, but overall it's building up to the Finabella of Phineas having a crush on Isabella, and it plays in obvious until we get to that point.
Phineas?
I'm sorry, Isabella.
You're gonna again?
Have I ever let you down?
Yes, like 4 times today alone.
Maybe one day you'll understand.
It's starting to become like a drama, just like in every superhero episode, which plays a part in this episode of the cliche.
Don't you leave me! Phineas!
I've got my finger in a bowl of mince.
Yes, you do.
I guess your superhero turned out to be a chicken beak.
But which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Ugh.
That's actually a very good pun. I liked that when I first watched it. I really like the Coca-Cola just using as a hover as the smoke's covering it. Very nice.
May I introduce the Danger Rat?
Her name's funny, but not ha-ha funny.
Okay, I give up. You win.
Huh? Why?
Well, 'cause you got hurt.
I really like you can see the smoke in 3 different layers as it's still hovering, which is very, very nice. Really like putting the details of it, even though it is CGI on the Beak and the Coca-Cola.
Oh, I do not hench, thank you very much. Danger Raff is out. Peace!
Hear that out piece. I should have done a counter for that, but overall, I'm fine with the counters of what I done. Man, the Beak is becoming a Superman pose. How the fuck did she get up? Did she use an elevator or did she climb up there?
Hey, look, it's the Beak! Awesome! I'm gonna go check it out.
Man, Doofus is fanboying about the Beak. I love it, just like me. Looks like Perry the Platypus is free by his owners, Phineas and Ferb, inside the Beak costume by Kakapupu. I really like how it shakes as Isabella's fall, as you can see the backgrounds of Danville. Bangaroo on Us Ice. That's a reference to Toys R Us, and also that's a reference to the Chronicles of Meep. The producer from Lights, Candice and Action? What are you doing here?
2 problems, 1 beak.
Gotcha.
Phineas says Isabella, and that is the second time since hide and seek, was it, when Doofus vs. iRobot trying to find Perry's address. I really like how Ferb controls the Beak as he swings around with the rocket boost to destroy the Bangaroo billboard.
I'm back here, you!
Thanks for coming back, Phineas.
I think this is one of the episodes I said Phineas should be together with Isabella in the future, as she does later on, but Phineas doesn't recognize it ever until at your age.
Don't worry, your friend's fine.
Also very similar to Superman, was it? Lois Lane has a news reporter and the Beak's becoming like Superman, and he has a relationship with Lois Lane as the Beak in Phineas' suit. It's very similar.
He crawled in a window.
You're having a bad day!
Nothing's gonna stop me from having the best day ever.
Man, I love that pose of the Beak. Look at him with his stance.
Best day ever! Thank you very much!
All this guy ever wanted was to have the best day ever.
Oh, Beak! We finish it!
I
Couldn't agree more.
And that's the Beak's secret identity has been revealed. And it was Phineas all along, as the audience already knew.
Phineas is the Beak?
Hey, you just earned your derp hat.
When she say a duh patch, you can see her eyes change direction as it connects to it.
My name's Phineas, and this is my brother Ferb.
No, the optometrist just dilated my pupils. But get me. I'll be back.
It's a Terminator reference. I don't need to show it. I know what it is.
Point of being a supervillain if there's no superhero to fight with?
Exactly. And that's what a test of being the superhero when the supervillain comes. It's about playing to your strengths and weaknesses.
We're thinking of rebuilding our cool skateboard ramp. Wanna help?
Wait a minute. How is that fun? It's like 85 degrees out.
But...
Forget it.
Where you been? Shoo-shoo! You were supposed to take me shopping. I need me some more throwing chairs.
There goes my day. Thank you very much.
Well, it looks like he's gonna get his punishment after all.
And that is only Kakapupu's only appearance in Phineas and Ferb, as you don't need every character appearing in Phineas and Ferb unless it's some of them in the background characters, or Phineas and Ferb and Doofus and Perry appear in every episode, but this character Kakapupu is memorable, and he's still remembered to this day being the villain in the Beak.
Now, let the master show you how evil is done!
I'm sorry I doubted you. I should have known you were the Beak all along.
That's okay, Isabella. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you.
I know you were just trying to protect me.
I really like how Phineas apologizes, as well as Isabella knowing that he should have been the Beak all along, but it's nice to see a revolution between the two, as we get more in the future of them being a couple, but Phineas is clueless, always.
Work, Agent P.
So, what did you want me to see?
Oh, forget it.
Home for some snacks.
I like how everyone's celebrating while they want snacks as well. Very incredible.
By the way, Phineas, you were very brave.
Thanks. You were too.
Oh, that is so sweet. Even though Isabella and Phineas are complementing each other, that plays to their strengths. Right behind Phineas, that is Isabella's dad from Phineas and Ferb, and he doesn't get to talk to her about how she nearly died and or something or whatever. God, he never got anywhere, but he does appear many times.
Hello, entire lower half of amazing superhero here. I guess there's no glory in thighs.
That line is still iconic to this day, and I don't know how.
Narrator guy is out. Peace!
The narrator guy say peace just like Candace. As I said it a lot of times, I love this episode. Every time I just think about season 2 of Phineas and Ferb, it's Summer Belongs to You and the Beak episode. I still remember this day to the back of my hand. It's like, what it is to make sure the Beak is very, very good. And it's been 15 years since this episode aired. As much as I love this episode, but I have to be biased, I'm going to give the plot a 4. I like how Phineas and Ferb used the Beak suit to skate as they say Baljeet from the tree, which actually causes Isabel to write an article about the Beak, which led to Kakapupu to fighting the Beak, which is absolutely genius. There's a lot of good puns, a lot of funny gags, a lot of good fights. Overall, it's just your typical supervillain versus superhero, which is very cliche, but overall, it's just so well done. Really like how Isabella played the Lois Lane. She was well written very well, and everyone else, they won. They did very well. And Doofus was trying to become Supreme Ruler, as it didn't happen, as Roger left because of the Beak versus Kakapupu, which everyone's going to pin the blame on him, but overall, which leads to Doofus to become temporary mayor, as it didn't happen for him, as Perry the Platypus defeated him later on in towards the end. Characterization will get a 5. Everyone plays their part, as well as Candace urging to bust the brothers, which it didn't happen again, even though she played the part as the Danger Giraffe, as Kakapupu was excellent, and Ben Stiller absolutely killed it with his lines and his delivery, as we get to see him on one episode, we never get to see him again, as we get to see Phineas and Ferb protect their secret, as Isabella was annoyed that Phineas is leaving her again many times, but overall towards the end he revealed his secret identity, and it's nice to see Phineas and Isabella understanding of each other, which makes sure that he really tries to protect, which shows an affection of Isabella. And Doofus versus Perry, I really like how Doofus was in the mayor office, as we don't get much of his evilness until towards the end when he used the caca caller. And it's good to see Melanie, as she does appear more often many times. The visuals will get a 5. I really like the montage of the Beak having their own music. I really like the battle between him and Kakapupu, Isabella being the news reporter, everyone is moving, as well as Perry and Doof doesn't get much, but overall, everyone else around the Danville backgrounds, the design of the Dane Giraffe as Candace, everything else is very well done. Importance is a 4. I know many people say, why 4? Because the Beak does return in the second dimension and the Mission Marvel, which Phineas and Ferb build a replica of it, and it's still remembered by fans to this day. Entertainment, of course, is a 5. That leaves off with a 23 out of 25. Even though I have to be biased and I have to play fair, but overall, it's 25 and 25 in my book. The Beak, iconic. The fights, iconic. The superhero cliche versus supervillain is iconic. Everything is iconic. I still always remember the Beak. And if this is a superhero, supervillain, villain, or fight scenes that you want to watch, then the Beak is for you. Alright, let's move on to our final thoughts. Alright, let's go into it. The Beak suited up is similar to Iron Man from the Iron Man movie back in 2008. Pretty cool, huh? The person says haha funny, which is a reference to The Simpsons.
He's still funny, but not ha-ha funny.
Her name's funny, but not ha-ha funny.
And to make this more iconic, Dan Potter actually worked on The Simpsons. Remember when Kakapubu said 2 problems in 1 week, which is similar to Spider-Man 1 with the Green Goblin having Mary J. Watson and the people in the bus.
Let die the woman you love, or suffer the little children. We are who we choose to be. Now choose!
Uh-oh, 2 problems, 1 beat.
Which has some superhero reference from Spider-Man, Batman, Iron Man and Superman, which combines it all together. I did a poll in the last episode about which character you should appear, but I'm going to let the votes slide as I need more, as I'm going to do a new poll. And it's simple. Do you like the Beak episode? Great, good, meh, or poor? Let me know in the community tab when it goes live, but until then, I hope you have a fantastic day. As always, see ya.